Hello everyone, today we are going to learn about a very cool topic in science, motion and force, or in another word, forces and interactions. We'll discover how things like magnets and electricity can make objects move even without touching them, while other forces, with the contact, they may allow objects to move. We start with the main question. What is a force? A force is simply a push or a pull. Like in this case, we are pushing the ball. You use force when you kick a ball, pull a door, or push your chair. Forces make things move, stop, or change directions. Now, some forces need touching, like pushing your friend on a swing. That's what we call contact force. But some forces can happen without touching, like when a magnet pulls paper clips or coins. That's called a non-contact force. Now let's do a tiny activity by classifying things if they are contact force or non-contact force. Like here, pulling this apple, it's happening against the gravity by contact. So we call it a contact force. We are touching it to pull it up. Here, for example, the ball is moving by connecting it to the spring. So also here, what? It's contact force. Here we can see Newton's cradle, which shows how energy moves from one ball to another when they hit each other. It helps us see how motion and contact force work in a fun way. So here, I already told you what is it. It's contact force. Excellent. While here we can notice that how the magnet is attracting these tiny balls without even touching them. We can notice that there is a distance between them and they are being grabbed without touch. So we call this one non-contact force. Now let's talk more about magnetism. Magnetism is a force that can pull certain metal objects, like nails or paper clips, without even touching them. Isn't that amazing? Magnets have an invisible power. So if you look here, let's look at this magnet. See how the paper clip moves without being touched. That's magnetism in action. A non-contact force pulling the metal. Now let's talk a little bit about electricity. What is electricity? Electricity can create a force too. It can pull or push objects. For example, we can make a tiny example here, simple one. When you rub a balloon on your hair, it can pull tiny bits of it. That's static electricity, another type of non-contact force. So let's recap what did we learn today. A force is a push or a pull. A force, also some forces work without touching, so we call them non-contact. Also magnetism and electricity, they are non-contact forces. These forces can make objects move. Well done! Always remember to be positive. Goodbye and get ready for next time.